Tommy Stokes, a senior at Bensalem High School, is just living the life of a teenage boy. Always at either wrestling, MMA, jiu-jitsu, or playing a little guitar to relax. He is a boy who is, just simply in his words, doing stuff that's fun. Little did Tommy know he would be fulfilling his wrestling dream, not once, but twice. His whole life, Tommy wrestled. To him, it was the only thing he knew. He started in BYW, a youth wrestling program in his hometown, then wrestled all the way through middle school at Schaefer and into high school.
Tommy, as a wrestler, strong, independent. I mean, as like a teammate, he doesn't really care much. He just like goofs around and just gets stuff done. So.
I started wrestling when I was 6 years old, and it's been 12 years since then. And I basically started wrestling because it looked interesting. With wrestling, I pretty much don't have an off season. I pretty much train through the summers and even an off season. If I didn't wrestle in high school, then I don't know what I would do because wrestling is basically my life. When I'm wrestling, I'm kind of in my own world, and it's either take them down or go down trying. Outside of wrestling, I like to play guitar and do jiu-jitsu and MMA in the summers.
During his 4 years of high school, Tommy had a 140-18 record and finished his last season with a 41-4 record and set the highest Bensalem wrestling record for the most wins in a career and the most wins in a season. Tommy was also a four-time Suburban 1 League finalist, a 2014 district champion, and a 2014 regional finalist.
My biggest accomplishment is placing at states twice.
Tommy was to wrestle in Pennsylvania's state championships, known as Wrestling's Best in America. During his sophomore year, Tommy did just that. He went to states just as he always planned and finished 6th, but he didn't stop there. In his senior year, Tommy went to states for the second time and placed 8th. Tommy is the only wrestler in Bensalem history to win 2 state medals.
Well, states is a really cool experience because it's a huge stadium and it's really fun to wrestle in, and all your family gets to see you. My parents always helped motivate me to wrestle, and they were always by me, driving me to practice so I'd get better.
After high school, Tommy plans to attend Wilkes University. There he will study pharmacy. Tommy told us he plans to continue his journey in wrestling college.
My experience in high school wrestling has been a really tough experience, and I'm really glad I did it because it taught me to work hard and it taught me to balance out everything so I can keep my schoolwork up too.
As Tommy paved his path, there were some people following him along. It was his town youth wrestling club, a group of kids 4 to 11 that thought of Tommy as Superman. He was their hero. Even though Tommy left BYW years ago, he left those kids with some hope that one day they can make it where he did.
The advice I would give to BYW kids is to practice hard and believe in yourself.
Alongside Tommy was his best friend Tyler. They met in their town's youth wrestling club and have been side by side ever since.
How long have you known and wrestled with him?
I knew Tommy since like 2nd grade. We've been like good friends ever since then. But I started wrestling with Tommy since 6th grade, but he wrestled for like ever, so I kind of was like behind him. I don't know, like he's not like one of those people that aren't cocky. He's just like, he goes out there, he just gets focused, and he just wrestles. It's just like nothing more than that. I mean, I'm always looking up to Tommy because he's obviously the best one on the team, and as a partner, he like makes me stronger by just wrestling. So yeah, because like he's my best friend too. So like.
Tommy Stokes, just a kid who had a dream and the will to fulfill it. Now a 2-time state champ and a leader to many who follow.